So it's about 2 o'clock right now, and I left LA about noon. Going along, and my tire, again, it's had a constant slow leak. Thought I had it fixed for a while, and then anyways, lost my train of thought. So I finally got off the roads and found a gas station to get some air. And I went in and asked for quarters because it's not free. And the guy was real nice, and he's like, I'll just turn it on for you. So I was like, thanks. And so I go out, and finally it comes on, and I feel like I'm putting air in there. The machine is on, but it was really quiet. Holding the thing, didn't sound like there was any air going in. And I kept checking my dashboard. It kept saying 28, because I need to inflate it to 35 minimum. Anyways, so then after a little bit, the machine goes off. So I go back in, and I ask him again. I was like, yeah, I tried, but the machine was on, but it just didn't fill up. Something's not happening. So he said he would turn it on again. So I tried it again. Still nothing. And then also had been noticing that my Jeep was saying that there was an oil change required. I'm like, I just did an oil change in Grants Pass. So I found my receipt that I still had, called the Jiffy Lube in Grants Pass, and explained what was going on with the thing, and he just had me reset my Jeep, reset it, and that worked. So it's not saying that it needs a oil change anymore. And then I told him the issue. I was like, I know you don't deal with air in tires, but I'm having this issue with my tire. And he's like, well, there's hundreds of Jiffy Lubes. Just, find your closest one, and they'll take care of that air for free. So I did that, and I'm like, okay, well, so I get on my Google, and I just go to the closest one that it listed. And I'm driving to it, and I'm coming up just a little bit ago, just right back there, coming up over a big bridge, coming up, and I see what interstate I'm going over. I'm going over 10, which is what I thought my other GPS was taking me to. Because it was, I don't even remember all the different roads it was having me get on. This one for a couple miles, then get on this one for a couple miles. And I'm like, well, that's strange, because I thought that the 5, and at some point I go over to 10. Just a switch like that. Because I had kind of, I need to get over. Kind of looked at the map a little bit. I zoomed in, but not closely. And I thought that's what it was doing. But then it's having me switch on all these different roads as I left today. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's just because I didn't zoom in close enough, and so there's a few smaller roads to get over to 10. I have no idea where that was taking me, because seriously, 10 will take me right into San Antonio. So I'm glad that I stopped when I did, and just happened to be looking for this certain Jiffy Lube that I'm going to right now, because I would have never known unless I looked ahead on my GPS, which I usually don't. I trust it's taking me where I want to go. I would have never known that I was not headed for 10. I have no idea what other roads it was going to have me going on. I was still headed east, but it wasn't on 10. Anyways, glad that all happened, because now I'm going to get this taken care of and go to 10 right back there. So that's all about that.